Oh, whoa, hey people. Holy moly. Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. YouTube, final community, people of the earth, spice up your life. It is live stream time. Hello, Cardboard Head Guy, Henry, Agitation Free, John Lennon, Mark, Vincent, Chrome Destiny, Agitation Again, Jennifer Young, Starman, Kirsten, Raoul and the Dukes, hello, Perry Vance. We'll give it a couple more seconds here to let everybody get a chance to jump in. What's all my glasses? I can't see. Hey, Josh and friends. Everyone hear me okay? We sound good? Thanks, Miles. Hey, Mark. Cool. Starman. Haven't seen your name in a while, buddy. Evan. Oh, Evan, hey, what's up, man? Sweet. Yes, that is a guitar. We might do some rock and roll tonight. Looking and sounding good. Thanks, man. You sound unmistakably Giggins-esque. That's the best compliment I could have asked for. Hello, Mike. Oh, yeah, Miles, I think I figured out what you meant. All right, guys, so we got a good amount of people jumping in here now. Yeah, so tonight, recently I posted a video about the, oh, thank you, Summer. I try to be as cool as I possibly can be. In fact, cool as a cucumber, as they say. I guess that's what they say. Yeah, so tonight I wanted to jump on so we could talk about some of the videos I've made lately about like the Beach Boys getting bought out, their intellectual rights got bought out. I wanted to chat about that and see what you guys thought about. And yes, I've got that drip. Yes, post-nasal drip, in fact. It's the best kind of drip. The 3 C's, cool, calm, and collected. Calm on the outside, chaos on the inside. So, yeah. Giggins and I are rocking the same haircut. Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is called the COVID haircut. And also the I'm afraid to go be next to people for an extended amount of time and get my haircut. Look. Also, I just don't really care. I work from home. You know, screw it. Hello, Samaritan Weeps. Haven't seen that name in a long time. I haven't done a YouTube live. I think the last time I did one was like October or November. It's been a long time. The pandemic page boy. I like it. Does wearing glasses become frustrating when you're wearing a mask? It used to at first, but now I know how to position it. If I pinch it really far on my nose and put it a little under my glasses, I don't get too much fog. A little bit, but not a whole lot. Hard to find a barber with 6-foot scissors. 6'3" scissors, I'll have you know. When the scissors are completely standing up straight. Yeah, I think the last time I did a live stream was before Thanksgiving. That's for sure. It's been a minute anyway. I just haven't had time. Oh yeah, no problem, Mel. So, now that we've talked about me, let's talk about the Beach Boys buyout. Have you all watched the video that I made so you're kind of caught up with what's happening, or have you read the articles about it? If you're not in the know, the Beach Boys sold their intellectual rights, their brand specifically, to Irving Azoff, who runs a new group called Iconic Artist Group, rather. He's been in the industry forever. He's the manager of the Eagles. He managed Dan Fogelberg, REO Speedwagon. He was the CEO of Ticketmaster. He was the CEO of Music Incorporated. So right now he started this new group as a legacy group project for bands that are up there in age and they know that they're not going to be around forever, but they want their music to be around forever and how that's going to get taken care of over the decades to come. So Um, sorry, I'm gonna do both topic and read at the same time. Hey Giggins, how long have you been playing and singing guitar? You have a spectacular voice, and was singing hard were you first starting off? Well, Miles, I have to let you know, I thank you, number one, but number two, spectacular and me and my voice are two different things that I never thought I'd ever see in a sentence. But I started playing guitar when I was like 17. I've been a drummer since I was a kid. I got a guitar because I wanted to be up front, because the drum was always shoved in the back. And my brother showed me a few chords, and that was it, because he's been playing guitar forever. He's the best guitarist that I know, hands down, my favorite guitarist. But he showed me some chords, and I mean, I started writing songs around that time. But literally, I wrote, I'll show you. I'll play you the first song I ever wrote. It's literally 3 notes. Oh, hang on, I already screwed it up. No words, but that's literally how I learned how to play guitar, was like string by string. So then I was like, what does this string do? And I was like, oh, that's what that string does, and then it just went on from there. But thank you for the compliment. I love Neil Diamond. He's one of my favorites. Interesting. Didn't you start in a pop punk band? Yeah, I did. Well, the first band I ever had was a band called the Surfers when I was like 9. It was my brother, myself, my friend Scott, and our friend Bryant. And it was the 4 of us, and we had all these imaginary songs, all these imaginary album covers that we would draw up. And my brother played guitar. I would switch between drums, which was like we had this big Rubbermaid dog bin that kept dog chow in, and I had these 2 sticks I would beat up. So that was my drum. And then I also had this keytar that my uncle had. So I played keytar, which, played keytar. And then Scott played guitar because he had this like battery powered electric thing. And then Bryant played drums as well. So we would alternate instruments. But I don't remember any of the names of the songs we had. I remember nothing about it. The only thing I remember about a band practice we had once was me and Bryant playing drums on the carpet, playing a Beatles song for our parents. I don't remember anything else. But from there, I joined a band called Enthused for a long time. No, maybe like 2 or 3 years, maybe less than that. With my friends John and Dave. John is no longer with us, unfortunately, but that was my punk band. Yes, that was when I was into Blink-182 and Green Day and all that kind of stuff. No, that song will not be on the EP. No. If you like the Beach Boys, listen to my album Weed Among Flowers by Evan. Oh, sweet. Okay. Sounds very left bankish. Ooh. Just walk away, Renee. I'd like to see you cover a Dave Clark 5 song. There you go. Jennifer, yes, Neil is awesome. Like 1965 to 1975 or 6, perfect. Like his first album up to like Beautiful Noise, he couldn't do any wrong. I mean, I love the stuff after that too, but those first like 10 years, good stuff. The Beach Boys VR content, enter the world of Lazy Lizzie and run screaming from pudgy bearded 70s Brian Douglas Wilson. That's a very in-depth Inception type comment, Henry. Fun fact, Neil Diamond wrote I'm a Believer. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Was singing difficult when you were starting off? It's still difficult. I could play a lot of instruments. I can finagle any sort of thing to make music out of it, but singing is not my strong suit. There's things I can sing, but it's just not easy. He did write Look Out, You Know It Comes Tomorrow. Yep. Manuel asks, was Irving Azoff's company behind the recent Beach Boys animated Christmas videos? No, they were not. For anyone who's a huge Who fan like me, check out the soon-to-be Deluxe. Yeah, Who Sell Out Deluxe is coming out soon, which is going to be sweet. Oliver Dodick, I think is your last name. Oliver, I want to say your name sticks out because you've written some really funny comments on videos that are completely unrelated to the comment. So you commented on one of my old band, North of the Waterfront. Well, yeah, kind of my old band, North of the Waterfront, saying it was your favorite Beach Boys album. That cracked me up. That really stayed with me. What's the Robbie Robertson, Neil Diamond? That was Beautiful Noise. Favorite Doors album? I don't have one. The Monkees TV show is fantastic. I'd like to watch that again, too. I do like some prog bands. Yes. I'd love to hear a Neil Diamond sung version of A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You. I think there's a demo somewhere. There has to be because he would have given it to the Monkees to sing so they can hear it. Because whenever I start singing and playing, I feel bad whenever someone comes in my proximity. So, Miles, the thing about that, for me, too, when I'm one-on-one with somebody, I freeze up. I can't play or sing anything. But if I'm if I'm in front of a crowd of people, no problem. I can get up there and do the whole show. But like in one-on-one, ain't gonna happen, pal. The Plastic Ono Band Deluxe set, I'd like to get it. I think that would be cool. Any tips for artists just starting to write music? Write what's in your heart. You know, don't copy trends. Don't try to follow anything. You know, be as honest and be as you as possible because that's what's going to make you stand out, you know? Do your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. It's your thing. Do you listen to The Association? Yes. Yes, I do. We used to play, how do you play that song now? Can't remember to play that. We used to play the Pot song. What the hell was that song? What the hell's the name of that song? Along Comes Mary. We used to play that one of my old bands. There's a record store day release of Face Dances coming out. Yeah, that looks really cool. You have actually sung in front of crowds? Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I've been in a bunch of bands. Lately I've been doing, well, pre-COVID I was doing solo open mic nights, which has been a lot of fun. But yeah, I've sung in front of crowds. Well, sung. Hold your group together with roto sound strings. More music, more music. I like Neil Diamond well enough, but if there was ever a guy who did not fit in the Last Waltz vibe, Oh, Elton John's Captain Fantastic album is awesome rock. Love that one. Did they not do a super huge comprehensive sellout box like a decade ago? They put out like a deluxe CD set for like a 2 CD thing. I've got that. Can you do a reading of the lyrics for Kiss Take Me? Yeah. Take me. Make me. I'm trying to remember the words to it. Yeah. Take me. Any way you want me, just break me. Any way you can. Have you watched any of Brian Johnson TV? No, but I'd like to. Along Comes Mary. I'm really far behind on comments, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a slow reader. Thanks to everyone who showed up. If you're just joining us, this is Giggins Live, where we talk back and forth. We might play a song. Who do you think is the most talented singer in the Love and Spoonful? Well, John. Don't apologize for questions, man. Ask all you want. Do you got a record contract for the EP? No. Yeah, I'm still working on recording stuff. It's just taking forever, and I just haven't had time. And I've been putting so much effort into this for the YouTube channel lately. Like it's a full-time second job, and so I really haven't put much effort into recording. I'd like to, and I've got a ton of songs, but I just haven't had time. Yeah, I mean, Joe had a fantastic voice in Love and Spoonful. He totally did. Oh, Miles, we'll be on for a little while, man. No worries, dude. Do your thing. How many songs have been completed? I mean, a few, maybe. Least favorite album by The Who? I like them all. Honestly, though, for as much as I love the My Generation album, I don't play it that much. So I might say My Generation. No, I'd probably say I like Endless Wire a lot. I like It's Hard. I like them all. I don't know if I could pick one. I really don't think I could pick one. Oh, Jerry, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When are we going to release a single? Someday. Sorry I keep moving the camera, guys. Steve, no, I like Good Timing. I like Good Timing a lot. Hums and Lovin' Spoonful. Yeah, I'll probably take that one. What was the last concert I went to? That was of Montreal in March of 2020. Summer in Paradise. Besides Summer in Paradise, what's your least favorite Beach Boys album? Still Cruising. Oh yeah, Everything Plan's a fantastic album. Oh no, 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 baby, something's wrong. I had a bunch of Association albums. I sold them in the time of my life called I Need Money to Keep My Apartment and Buy Food. Do You Believe in Magic is my favorite Spoonful album. I love that album. Did you ever see any bands live before they were big? Yes. I saw The Fray, who aren't really big anymore, but they were big like 10 years ago. I saw them open for Weezer one time. Jeez, I'm trying to... It's hard to think of them now. Kishibashi, I saw him before he was really big because he was a member of Montreal. It's hard to think of them. But yeah, I know I have. Yeah, I did see the Todd in the Shadows thing. I like Todd. His channel's really cool. Turning the turntable would not approve. Where is that bastard? He's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's up on the perch. Creepy dude. We'll get Turney out here later. Last concert in Montreal. Oh no, the band name is Of Montreal. They're from Georgia. Could I review Paul McCartney's Press to Play? Really? Do I have to? Yeah, I like Travis. I haven't listened to them in a billion years. Yeah, I'll do Press to Play at some point. I haven't played that album in probably 10 years. It's easily my least favorite Paul album. Blues in the Bottle. I love that song, yeah. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? I always like picking songs to sing them as Bob Dylan instead of the actual person's voice. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? And the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. That's enough of that. I just annoyed myself. Thank God I don't have roommates. Have you heard any updates about the All Things Must Pass remix and Super Deluxe box? It's coming out this year. I've heard it sounds good. They did a pretty cool... not like demixing like they've done for the Beatles stuff, but it's kind of been brought more to life to sound a little bit more punchier, I think. Starman Kickens is around somewhere. Yeah, I like Elvis. Mostly like his early stuff up to about 1970, around there. After that, I'm like kind of iffy on it, but I do like that Elvis at Stax album. When he did like Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love, like that's a really good. So the drumming on that song is awesome. I love that song. And I do like Searching for You and that old Kentucky rain. Love that one. I love Dylan. He's fantastic. I mean, for me, I really like up to about like 1976, and then the last like 15 years have been really good. But yeah, I do like the song "Press." Right there, that's it, yeah. Love the cover. You should have more confidence. I agree. Yeah, "You Baby's a fantastic song. Ever heard of the Swingin' Blue Jeans? Well, of course I have. Yeah, totally. Of the three biggies, Bringing It All Back Home, Highway 61, and Blonde on Blonde. What's your favorite? Oof, ooh, man, those are all good. Um, and those visions of Johanna. I'd probably say Blonde on Blonde, even though I really like Highway 61. Um, yeah. Mama's in the factory, she ain't got no shoes. Daddy's in the alley, he's looking for food. I'm in the kitchen with the Tombstone Blues. All right. What's your thoughts on Old Folks by Joe Butler and everything playing? It's my favorite song and it's just exceptional. Yeah, I do like that song, Old Folks. Yeah, I haven't heard that album forever. I love that album though. Yeah. You should review Magic Bus. Have I not done that yet? Holy moly. Really? I haven't done that one? I'm actually kind of surprised. That feels like something I would have done. Bringing It All Back Home is one of the few Dylan titles that keeps the G. That's true. Quite a track. Try a quick trick question. I think Blonde is probably the best one for sure. Bringing It All Back Home is personal favorite. Freewheeling, changing, and less that about Dylan. I know this is a random question, but do you own a striped Beach Boys shirt? I had. No, I don't think I do. I feel like I had one, but I don't think I do. Christian, hello. Just searched it. Giggins has reviewed Magic Bus. Thank you, Chrome. I don't remember at this point. I'm almost at review 300. I mean, I've got reviews going out that I've already made up until August, I think. So I mean, I've got stuff coming out that I don't remember that I've done. I don't have a Sunrise shirt now. Would you rather pick She Is Still a Mystery or Do You Believe in Magic? Probably believe in magic. Yeah, well, I do have an original Magic Bus. So my copy of Magic Bus that I have in particular, I got it in North Carolina from a record store. And the record store, they had it when I brought it up to pay for it because it was only like $20 and it was sealed. It was never opened. And I brought it up to the cashier, and the cashier said, yeah, this album was actually a gift to a roadie that worked for, I think, Tom Jones or somebody else, and was given these albums as like a gift. And so he's like a security guard for, I think Tom Jones sounds right. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But anyway, these were like just sealed in his collection for years until they decided to give them up. So I thought that was pretty cool. Soulful Old Man Sunshine. I love that song. Just wanted to ask because one of my neighbors was selling one for $300 and told them, what were they selling? Let me jump back a little bit. Oh, a striped Beach Boys shirt. $300. Nah, man, you can make your own. Let's get a white t-shirt and some blue duct tape. Yeah, She's Still a Mystery is an awesome song. Yeah, I love the Lovin' Spoonful. They were so underrated. They're just as important as the Beatles or the Beach Boys or any of those bands. Rank of favorite Beach Boys members' lead vocals. All right. For lead vocals, Carl, Brian, Al, Dennis Mike. What's your favorite early Neil Diamond song? I've got a bunch, man. The Boat That I Row is one of my favorite ones. I like Shiloh. There's a couple of songs that he didn't want released that were on the Do It album. One's called Crooked Street, and they're only available on that album. So Crooked Street's one of them. But I also love Solitary Man, his version of Red Red Wine, Do It, Oh No No. I got too many, man. I can't pick them. I have not reviewed That's Why God Made the Radio, but that will happen at some point. Pretty obvious question, but Pet Sounds or Pepper? Can't choose. Both very important to me. So is the plans for releasing the EP in the summer of 2021, or are you going to release it in 2022? Cardboard Head Guy, I'm hoping to have something out by the end of this year. I wanted something out by this month, but hasn't happened. Do you own the 2 CD Who's Next? Yes. Any thoughts on Herman's Hermits? Yeah. I listened to Herman's Hermits on Sirius XM. It's my best Peter Noon voice. Yeah, they were a really fantastic band too, and they had hits longer in England than they did in America. In America, they were definitely kind of popularized as a very English group, like Henry VIII I Am was their like biggest song over here. I don't think it was a single in England. Ever hear Slade's live album? Slade Alive? No, I don't think I've heard that one. No, but I do like Slade. Herman's Hermits. Did we do one of their songs live? I don't think we used to play their songs. I don't think we did. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? He's one of my favorite voices to do when I sing along to his stuff. I'll have to find a way to do my Peter Noon impression for you, Giggins, without blowing my own horn. I bet his voice is fun to do. His voice, Frankie Valli, Bob Dylan. There's a bunch of really great 60s voices that are ripe for impersonation, but out of love, really. Favorite Gene Clark Bird song? I don't know, man. I'm a Birds fan, but I'm not like, I don't know their stuff like super deep, you know? Something tells me I'm into something good. The Hollies are extremely underrated. Yes. Time is on my side. Yeah, Mrs. Brown was made as a throwaway kind of song. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the Turtles present Battle of the Bands. I love that album. I've got that one. Mike asks, "What's your opinion? I Am a Tangerine by Tommy James and the Shondells." I like that. I like Tommy James and the Shondells are another super underrated band because they started off as like a power pop band and then transformed into something completely different. I mean, when you go from like I Think We're Alone Now to Crystal Blue Persuasion and Jagging the Line. Well, that was a solo song, but I mean they changed a lot in their couple of years as a band. Henry, yeah, it was a weak version of Time Is on My Side, yeah. What is your least favorite Weezer album? Pacific Daydream. Miles, don't apologize, man. Just do your thing. Ask questions. Anyways, what do you think would happen if the core band, with Jerry Yester included, carried on longer? They would have imploded at some point. I mean, we live in a time now where it's like expected for bands to like go on forever. But back then, if you were a band for more than 10 minutes, you were already doing something right. Bands had a shelf life. I mean, when you look at Cream or the Mamas and the Papas or, those bands lasted for 3 or 4 years, but their impact on music is still felt right now. So, I mean, bands have a shelf life. They don't live forever. Even the Stones took a break for a while. I mean, it's just... So they probably would have gone on for a little bit longer, but they would have broken up at some point. Oliver, yes, I do like the Mind Games album. Not my favorite, but I do think it's cool. Skylarking from XTC. I haven't heard that album from XTC. I do like some of their stuff though. Yes, I do love the Electric Prunes. I had too much to sleep last night. Too much to dream last night. Too much to sleep last night. Story of my life. I'd love to have that problem. Gotta go for Gene Clark's solo career. No Other is the best California rock album. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Ethan. Okay. There's some great footage of Hammets doing Mrs. Brown live from the NMB. Except that wasn't a single, so the audience didn't know it. The fans look so bored. That's funny, Starman. Collins or Gabriel? I like them both, but if I absolutely had to... Oh, are we talking Genesis? Then Gabriel. I know what I like. Jerry Esther's a damn creep who was rightfully in jail. Yes, screw that guy. Did you catch St. Vincent on SNL? I missed it. I gotta watch that. I'm a huge St. Vincent fan. Best finest surgeon, come cut me open. Favorite Mike Love vocal on a Beach Boys song? I always go with like his bit on Hushabye, or their cover of Mountain of Love, or All I Want to Do, Everyone's in Love with You. Those are some great ones from Mike. Spencer Davis Group. We used to do some of their songs. I'm a man. Check out Mark, Eric, if you like Beach Boys, California Pop. Sweet. Did you wish Kenny Jones would have stayed for the drummer in The Who? Well, The Who ended. So it's hard to make that call. But Kenny is a fantastic drummer. I just don't think he was the right drummer for The Who. His stuff with the Small Faces is fantastic. He's an awesome drummer. Fave vocal by each of the Beach Boys? That's a big question, dude. I'll get back to you in a couple of years on that one. What underrated guitarists are... Oh, Roy Clark and Glenn Campbell. Yeah, they're awesome guitarists. Yeah, Glenn was a session musician for a long time. Here Today from Pet Sounds. That's a great one. Yeah. Have you read Mike's book? I stopped about 8 pages in when he said the N-word unprompted. Henry, I had the exact same reaction. I'm actually reading it right now. Let me take that back. I started reading it, and then I put it down. It's been 2 weeks, and I got so bored reading it because I read Brian's book years ago, and I just got Mike's book as a gift, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. Said, hey there, Joe, you want to give it a go? And I got maybe 2 chapters in, and it was so chest puffy, boasting. I did this. I'm so great. I did that. I did this. And I've always sort of been like on the fence with Mike anyway. I've never just been like, yeah, he sucks. I've always kind of been like, we don't really know everything. So yeah, I've gotten so bored by that book. Because before that, I read George Clinton's book From Parliament Funkadelic. And that book was fantastic. It was like 350 pages of nonstop page-turning excitement with Dr. Funkenstein. And it was awesome. It was so good. It was so well written. And, George's story was fantastic, and learning about how they made the albums, and they made so many albums in the P-Funk family. His drug problems, coming out on top at the end. It was a wonderful story about a guy with a really good heart, making some funky music. And then I read Mike's book. I'm like, God damn it. And this, like the first couple of pages of it, I was just kind of like, And then, yeah, he dropped the N-word, and I was like, I've lost all interest, like, as if he has some sort of past to use it. And I was like, no, don't want to. Wow, sorry, I'm really behind on comments here. Spanky and our gang. Sundays will never be the same. Who's the worst, in your opinion, who's the worst drummer, like, of anybody? Jeez, I don't know. That's a great question, Emily. I'd have to really think about that. That's a huge question. Yes, Simon Phillips was pretty good. He played with everybody. But yeah, he did a lot with Pete's solo stuff. Mike Smith is an underrated vocalist. Yes, he is. Mike Smith from the DC5. Do you think they would have carried on with songs like She's Still a Mystery or Daydream, although they weren't together for a prolonged amount of time? Yeah, they would have gone into the direction that they were going with everything playing. It would have been like another album of that if they had kept going. God bless you for reading Mike's book. Thanks, Emily. The transformation is astonishing. Because it's Mike Love. Jennifer, yes, I agree. Revolution 69 was garbage. Yeah, I cannot get into that album, man. I tried. Hey, Kirk. How's it going, man? Somebody tried to tell me that Mike wrote Surfing Safari alone and cited Mike's book. That sucks. I had the audiobook of Mike's autobiography. I only got an hour in and set it aside. After Mike's recent adventures with Trump, I just deleted the file. Mike Love is God's gift to the world. Come on, guys. Read Peter Chris's book. It's a page turner. I don't think I read Peter's book yet. I read Paul's, and I had Aces, but I sold that book during my I Need Money era. Why do some people hate Mike Love? Retro nostalgia fans. Some people hate Mike Love because he's really outspoken. He has a tendency to sort of put on an aura of positivity and peace, but he can be a little blunt or speak down against Brian, who obviously most people are a fan of. And throughout the years, Brian was always heralded as the commander-in-chief, the idea of the Beach Boys, and Mike never really got credit, which to Mike's credit, he was really essential. But he comes across as very arrogant, and he comes across as very look at me, and so that's why people have a riff with him. What is your movie that was made by a band? Cardboard Head Guy, can you explain? I'm not sure what that question means. Brian Bedroom Lost Tapes, what do you think? Oh, I love those. Brian's demos from his room, yeah, man. Cool stuff. Hey, Michael. Good to see you, buddy. I've been looking for that Chris Christopherson album for a long time. I didn't forget about it. I'm still looking. Remember that crazy B minor 7 chord out my window? Really hard to pull that kind of trick into my own stuff. That's a hard chord, man. What one does not? Yeah, and Emily, I shouldn't have sold it, but I'll get it again at some point. Would you consider yourself a picker or a strummer on the guitar? I prefer strumming. I'm both, I guess, but I mean, like, I can do a lot of picking stuff. One of my favorite things to pick, and I haven't played this in forever, so I'm gonna butcher this, but all right, here we go. Ah. Drowned by The Who. I haven't played that in months, so that came out a bit weak. Jennifer Young, he's arrogant. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's exactly, yeah. Besides the Beatles, who's your favorite Mersey beat group? I'd probably go with Jerry and the Pacemakers. Peters is the best of all 4 KISS members? Okay. All right, Emily, you got me there, so I'll pick that one up next. I don't hate Mike. Occasionally I understand his positions, even if I don't agree, but oftentimes his patter ruins live shows. He is very egotistical and is generally ungrateful. Yeah, he definitely has his ego in front of him. I think that's a defense mechanism from growing up in a family with other siblings, trying to stand out, and then certainly getting overshadowed by Brian. So I think that might do it. I just finished reading the autobiography of Dee Dee Ramone's first wife, Vera. That's an interesting topic, huh? Can you believe the Guess Who is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Really? Holy moly, they should have been in there a long time ago. Wow, Steven. That's understandable. I can see that in him for sure. I like your point there on Mike Higgins. Thanks, Retro. Why do people hate Mike Love? Watch the Hall of Fame induction. Yeah. Let's see the Mop Tops do that. Let's see my Mick Jagger get up there and do I get around 300 days a year. Elton John's reaction to all that at the end is the best. Hey, DJ Lee, how's it going, man? You're helping someone with a Feel Flows box set? We have insider information? Leak it. No, don't do it. Don't do that. Michael, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that album for you. I have not forgotten. Oh, Miles, we'll be around, man. Do your thing. Hard Times, yeah. Hearing Able. Yeah, I do like that song, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Beatles movies were my favorite ones, yeah. So probably, I quote A Hard Day's Night more than I quote Help, so I'd probably say Hard Day's Night. Any thoughts of the Searchers? I like the Searchers, yeah. They were a cool band. Lindsey Buckingham is an amazing guitarist, yes. Someone just donated $50. Was that you, Michael? How do you click on this? Holy moly, man. Thank you so much, dude. That is absolutely bloody insane. All right, pick a song and I'll play it for you. I will definitely. Holy crap. If we ever get to meet in person someday, I will happily shake your hand. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I love Steppenwolf. My favorite girl group, the Supremes. Followed by like the Shangri-Las, probably. Yeah, Mike went off the rails pretty quick on that Rockwell Hall of Fame there thing. Kokomo was Mike's ego nail in the coffin. Yeah, that's probably up there. I think you're right. Catching up in the comments, guys. I'm really slow at reading. DJ Lee, yeah, I miss doing the live streams too. It's definitely been a while. Island Girl's a decent song, Hearing Able. I like that song. Whoops. Hit a button there. Where did you pick up the use of bloody in that way? I haven't really heard an American make use of it like you do. I'm like an Anglophile, if you will. Part of my family's heritage is English, and so I just grew up with it probably from my dad saying it. Probably from him, and then just watching British culture, watching British TV shows, movies. It's a really fun swear to use without dropping the F word, but sounding pretty cool. So it's something I get to use at work often. Yeah, I checked out the Rock Record Store Day list. There's an AC/DC one. There's the Monkees reissues for the Missing Links albums. There's the Who Face Dances coming out, which is pretty cool. Anthony, the multi-disc box sets, I usually spread out over a few days so I can really like digest them. I can't do it all in one go. It's way too much, you know? Was Dennis and Carl's solo material part of the recent buyout? No, I don't think it was. I think just the Beach Boys brand. Who's your favorite Wilbury? I can't think of their names right now. You got me there. My favorite Beatle? Probably Paul. Dude, Hearing Able, thank you so much, man. That truly means a lot. It's NZ New Zealand, I'm guessing. Flight of the Conchords are from New Zealand. They're one of my favorite groups. Does your job involve music? Yeah. Anglophile always sounds far dirtier than it is. Yeah, I guess. It's all bloody madness, John. My music taste is all English all the time. A lot of mine is too. Bloody is not offensive to Yanks, therefore we could say it freely. You picked me and Mike's favorite girl groups though. Shangri-La, Supremes, and mine's the Shangri-Las. Shangri-Las are super underrated because they only lasted for a couple of years, and their personal story is a whole other ballgame. But what's her name? The lead singer, I can't think of her name right now. She did a solo album a few years ago. It's pretty good. Hearing Able, Leopard, thank you, thank you, thank you. Waves of Love 2.0. I haven't heard that yet, actually. Holy moly, I can't believe I haven't heard that yet. Good lord. Michael, bloody hell, man. Thank you so much. I'm one. Yes, I do know that one. It's been a minute. Hang with me here, man. I used to know it. Hang on a minute, guys. I want to play this song for Michael because he's a really swell chap, as they say. Oh, there's no capo on this one. That's what I'm screwing up on. I used to know it. Hang on. I got it, man. I got it. Hang on. It's like the worst bit of the live stream ever. It's like when you're on stage and someone's like, "Freebird," and you're like, "Oh yeah, oh crap." I don't know. But oh yeah. Every year it's the same, and I feel it again. I'm a loser, no chance to win. Leaves are falling, loneliness calling, loneliness starts sinking in. But I'm one, but I'm one, but I'm one. I am one. I can see that this is me, and I will be. You'll all see I'm the one. Where do you get those blue jeans? Faded, patch secrets so tight. Where do you get that walk on so lean? Shoes and your shirt's all just right. I'm one. I am one, and I can see that this is me, and I will be. You'll all see I'm the one. I got a Gibson without a case, and I can't get that even tan look on my face. Ill-fitting clothes, I just blend in the crowd. Fingers so clumsy, voice too loud. But I'm one. I am one. And I can see that this is me. you go, Michael. We did it. We did it together. Greetings from Nova Scotia. Hello, Mitchell. Ding, dang, ding. Woo! Ding and a ding dong. There, I did it. Favorite Beatles album? If I had to pick, American Rubber Soul. The one is in G. I know that now. Thank you. Mary Weiss, the lead singer of the Shangri-Las. Thank you. See, that's cool, Retro. I can like fumble my way through piano, but I'm not that great at it. Thank you, John. Thank you again, Michael. Thank you again, Michael. Holy moly. I've got a couple Moody Blues albums. Yes, Steven. Will live music ever be the same again? Emily, I hope so. I hope it's better than it was. I hope it gets even crazier than it was. Thanks, Raul. I'm still here, Miles. Thanks, Al. Hey, Top 40. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Greetings from Indiana. Hello, Al from Indiana. Thank you, Jennifer. The best album is the Decca audition tapes. They actually do sound really good. I wish Zoe Deschanel would work more with Brian Wilson. I do too. I love Zoe. We used to do some of the she and him songs. Could you cover Bohemian Rhapsody? He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Loving you. That song rules. Close my eyes and loving you. Top 3 Monkees albums. Probably more of Headquarters and actually I really like Changes. Your voice is exceptional. Thanks, Miles. Can you play one of the songs that's going to be on your EP? Probably not. Probably not. Just because I don't know how to copyright that stuff yet. How long am I on tonight? What time is it now? I'll probably go for another hour at the most. Love the Loved. Yeah, that's a good song. Who is one artist you have not seen live yet but want to? The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Stones. I'd like to see them at some point. Thoughts on the album Emotional Rescue? That was a good segue. Holy crap. Yeah, Emotional Rescue is cool. Favorite Monkey song? I got a lot of favorite Monkey songs. One of my favorites right now is Look Out, Here Comes Tomorrow. Look out, here comes tomorrow. It's funny, here's my interpretations of the British invasion. Most popular, Yardbirds, Hermits. Oh, The Who Loudest, The Kinks, most British sounding. What if David never left the Beach Boys? Technically, he was a paid member of the Beach Boys till 1967, so in some ways, he didn't leave for quite a while. Did you attend any of these C50 shows? Yes, I saw them in 2012. Thoughts on With and Without You by the Beatles? I love that song. Oh, Within You, Without You? Yeah. You see, we're all small and life flows on within you and without you. Ding, dang, ding, woo! Ding and a ding dong, ding, dang, ding, woo! Ding and a ding dong. I got a girl, she loved me so bad, and I treat her so right, but she treats me so bad. Ding, dang, ding, woo! A little bit me, a little bit you. I love that Monkey song. I'm not Joe Stepping Stone. Love that one. Can you play the White Stripes? Well, it's true that we love one another. I don't know that one, but I do know. Hey, little apple blossom, what seems to be the problem? All the ones you tell your troubles to don't really care for you. Come and tell me what you're thinking, 'cause just when the boat is sinking, a little light is blinking, and I'll come and rescue you. Lots of girls walk around in tears, but that's not for someone to tell your troubles to. Come and sit with me and talk a while. Let me see your pretty little smile. Put your troubles in a little pile, and I will sort them out for you. Lots of girls walk around in tears, but that's not for you. You've been looking all around for years for someone to tell your troubles to. Come and sit with me and talk a while. Let me see your pretty little smile. Put your troubles in a little pile, and I'll sort them out for you. I'll fall in love with you. I think I'll marry you. That was the White Stripes with Apple Blossom live on Giggins Radio. KHJ Los Angeles. You guys are good typers, and I'm not a good reader. I love the version of Lookout where Peter Tork talks all over the instrumental breaks. Mary, I love you. Oh, Soul Searching's a fantastic song. Oh, Anthony, good seeing you, buddy. Take care. When love comes knocking at your door. I love that one, yeah. I know you've only merely mentioned the genre offhand in a couple of videos, but what do you think of heavy metal music? I love heavy metal music. I'm a big fan of like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, early Metallica, totally. Yeah, uh-huh. What's your favorite Beach Boys album? What's your favorite Beach Boys and Beatles albums to listen to? All of them, really. 2012 is so far from now. You can look at the clips and it's nearly a decade ago. Oh my God, you're right. You guys all like Ding Dang, huh? First time I heard Soul Searching, I bawled my eyes out. It's a fantastic song, man. Am I the only one that thought I don't want to spoil the party? Mozilla Helper had similar guitar bits. Ah, that's interesting. I can see that. If you had to pick, Headquarters or Pisces? Maybe Headquarters. Yes, I have Turtle Soup. Beatles' best is Sgt. Pepper. Beach Boys' best is Summer Days. Cool. Tapioca Tundra is a bop. Pretty wild sex song. Friend of mine had tickets for the Friends, Odyssey, and Oracle tour. Oh man, I wanted to see that too. Holy moly. We could do more Ding Dong later. Favorite Black Sabbath song? Those first like 3 or 4 albums are great. I don't know if I could pick one. Do you think Paul could have stolen the riff of what you're doing? When you walk in the room. When you walk in the room. Yeah, probably. They were big Searchers fans. I see some of you from the Beach Boys chats are here. The Ding Dang business seems to follow everywhere I go. Yes, it does. I don't know how to play. Did you ever have to make up your mind? I'm not sure I'd play that one. DJ Lee, thank you for the Canadian $5, man. Holy crap. Happy to play some Ding Dong for you there. Hello from Brazil. Wow. Goretti? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I hope so. Apologies if I'm not. But Goretti, thank you for being here. Eleanor, I used to know that one. I don't know any of the Turtles besides You Baby and Happy Together. Turtles had some amazing songs. You sound a lot like Ray Davies. That's a humongous compliment. What's your favorite Beatles era? All of them. How many songs are going to be on the EP? Probably 5. If you had to remove one top 10 hit from the Spoonfuls catalog, what would it be? Mine would be Nashville Cats. Yeah, maybe Rent on the Roof. Strutter or Strutter 78. I used to know how to play Strutter. Blackbird. I can fumble my way through that one. Oh, Chrome, good to see you. Take care. Oh, I love the Temptations, Al. They're like one of my favorite groups ever. The Explorers Club, I keep meaning to. Supernaut or Snowblind, those are awesome songs. To everyone who's just joining us, hello, this is the Giggins live stream. Thank you so much for being here. A splendid time is guaranteed for all. Yeah, I love the Smile 2004 version. It's fantastic. Out of all the Beatles US releases, what's my favorite one? Probably Yesterday and Today or Rubber Soul. Have you listened to Peter Criss' One for All? I don't think I have. Me and Mr. Musician, thank you. I knew I was close with Sweet Leaf, yeah. Thoughts on Sid Barrett? I love Sid Barrett. He's done several reviews of Vintage Temptations. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I have. Will there be covers on the EP? No. Giggins, are you making an EP? Yes. So, long story short, Cardboard Head Guy's ahead of the curve here, but I am making an EP slowly. I'm going to put it out on Bandcamp, and I'm also going to do a physical thing at some point. You know, whenever I find time. How do people have kids? Like, how do you have time to do anything when you have kids? I can barely take care of myself. I see all kinds of love. Amazing Air by Joe Butler. Yeah, that song's good. I do like that one, yeah. Have you reviewed Temptations' Sing Smokey? No, not yet. I do love that one, though. David Ruffin was the man. You visited David Ruffin's grave? Wow, that's cool. David Ruffin's voice was absolutely amazing. For those who don't know, he was the one who sang Ain't Too Proud to Beg, Wish It Would Rain, I Know I'm Losing You, My Girl. Oh, a tribute to Dennis Wilson. Cool. Thanks, Daddy Bog. Hope to check that out. How do you have conversation? How do you have kids? That sounds like a conversation for another stream. Giggins After Dark. I'd be willing to buy a physical copy of your EP. Yeah, there's going to be a physical copy. I hope to press vinyl. I know places that will do that. You know what my favorite Tupac album is? The next one. The EP will come out on digital, probably CD, and record if I can. What genres is your music in? Rock and roll, man. Opinion on Baby Baby I Need You? Who's that by? Do I hear a train in the background? Probably. I live near one. If I didn't live near one, that would be interesting. I used to live across the street from Jimi Hendrix's grave. Holy crap. John Sebastian's solo work? I like it. 45 RPM or 12? It's going to be a 12. Well, yeah, it'll be a 12-inch EP. Yeah. Yeah, Richard Street with the Temptations was great. I mean, he was there for like 25 years or something. He was a humongous part of that group. He was an awesome, awesome vocalist with them. Thoughts on Kiss song, Read My Body from Hot in the Shade. I haven't heard that song in years, Emily. I barely remember that album. Besides some of the song titles on that one. It's been a long time since I've heard that album. John Frusciante's solo work. Yeah, I've listened to it. Been a long time. Which album do you think is better, Pepper or Pet Sounds? That question's come up several times. That's funny. I can't pick. I like them both. Where can I buy the EP? I have no idea, dude. I gotta make it first. Then I'll let you know. Very sad Richard hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Same with Bruce Johnson. Agreed. Have you heard of Gene Wilder? Like the comedian? Yeah, totally. Have you ever delved into John Sebastian's solo work besides his debut album and Welcome Back? Yeah, I have Tarzana Kid. I have that Wall cover. What the hell's that one called? I can't think what that's called. Met Randy Bachman. That's cool. He signed my copy of Keeping the Summer Alive. That's awesome. You get nothing. He won a Grammy, and Mike will remind you. Yes, he will. The four of us. Thanks, Miles. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gene Wilder was a riot, man. He was fantastic. R.I.P. indeed. What do you think of Squeeze, with and without Paul? Squeeze was cool, man. They had some great stuff. They weren't too huge over here, so they weren't something I grew up with. I didn't listen to Squeeze until I got into college, but I do like what the hell's that song? That coffee song. I can't think of what it's called. Elvis Costello produced the song. What the hell was it called? Something about coffee. Henry, what was the name of that song? Temptation song My Girl isn't even my favorite song by them. Their best is The Way You Do the Things You Do. I love that song. Loved Willy Wonka and Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is one of the funniest movies of all time. At last, sweet mystery of life, I found you. Have you done any Jerry Lee Lewis stuff? I haven't done any of his albums, I don't think. What Beach Boys album got you into the Beach Boys? Mine was Best of the Beach Boys Volume 3. That's amazing. Mine was Endless Summer when I was like 5. Any new info on the Field Flows box set? It's coming out, probably in June. Can you play any Saves the Day songs? Whoa, there's a throwback for you. Jeez, I used to know some of their songs, but when I was playing them, I was playing the drums for them when my old band was playing them. We used to do Shoulder to the Wheel, I think. That feels right. Smile or Pepper? Again, I can't choose. Oh, The Jam. I love The Jam. Down in a tube station at midnight. Town called Malice. Favorite solo song by John Sebastian. Baby Don't You Get Crazy is magnificent. Yeah, that's a cool song. Is that the one where EC yells milk and sugar at the... Yes. Abel F. It's going to be a CD box set. It's going to be digital, too. I'm curious, Giggins, how the heck did Al get kicked out of the Beach Boys? Like in the late 90s, do you mean? After Carl died, the whole ship went down. Carl was the glue that kept that band together. And when he died, Mike basically took over and Al wanted to have more of a say. From what I understand of the story, Al wanted more of an input. And I guess Mike just wasn't having it. And Al was like, okay. And they started doing stuff without him. And remember, they were at the World Series or a baseball game one time. A few of the Beach Boys were on stage. And then Al watched it on TV. And he was like, why am I not there? So he kind of got kicked out at that point, which is terrible. Black Coffee in Bed. Thanks, Henry. I love that song. I love it so much, I remember the name. Bruce Johnson is so wholesome. I'd agree. The disco version of Here Comes the Night. Yeah, everyone probably had enough of their shenanigans. Have I seen the Temptations movie? Oh yeah, I own it. I love that movie. It was so well done. What's your take on albums released in multiple variations? I'm still waiting for McCartney 3 to be released on wax cylinder. Yeah, 8-track, wax cylinder, water disc. No, the EP will have no covers on it. Beach Boys historian Fred Vale on Beach Boys Talk, 7 p.m. Tuesday night. Says Daddy Bog. What's your favorite song on Pet Sounds? I just wasn't made for these times. Why does John Stamos endorse Mike Love? Out of all the members, why Mike? I don't know. I guess they just hit it off. You know? Well said, Al. Yeah, Beach Boys were a unit. Brian was the brain, Carl was the body and soul, Dennis and Al with the hands. Yeah, Mike was there too. What's my favorite Alice Cooper album? I like his early stuff. I can't pick one, but I like his early stuff. Best Beach Boys solo album? Probably Dennis's Pacific Ocean Blue. We live on the edge of a body of water. I can't do his voice. Oh, I love that video of George Martin with Brian. Yeah, I love that video. It's so cool. Yeah, the Field Flows box set's gonna be sweet. Emmett Rhodes was fantastic. I love Emmett Rhodes. He was just a phenomenal artist. Oh yeah, DJ Lee. Of course I know the Ding Dang story with Alice Cooper and Danny Hutton. Oh my God. Favorite Temptations song? If I absolutely had to pick one song, just one, I Wish It Would Rain is probably my favorite Temptations song. Just an amazing story about like you're going through such heartbreak and not wanting to show your emotions, but only doing it in private and trying to go out into the world and live your normal life while your heart is absolutely broken. Um, it's a really interesting song. The guy who wrote that one also wrote I Can Never Love Another After Loving You. He unfortunately killed himself. He wrote these songs about this girl he was just nuts about. And he messed something up. And he ended up killing himself. And they did those songs after he died. His name is escaping me right now. But really sad. So whenever I hear that song or, I could never love another after loving you. Sad, man. Giggins looks like Peter Tork. That's awesome. Thank you. That's a hell of a compliment. Could the Beach Boys been able to make it if Mike was kicked out, say in the late 60s or early 70s? Yeah, they probably would have. Do you think Santa Ana Winds, looking down the highway, cop my feeling, would have made a good California Saga Part 2, perhaps, on LA? That's a cool idea, Henry. Yes. Get Ready for Me. Always makes me think of John Ritter getting dressed. Which is better? Summertime Blues, The Who, or the Beach Boys? Oh, The Who. Yeah, totally. There's a guy who used to troll about Paul McCartney as an imposter. I don't think that guy's around anymore. Favorite Three Dog Night song? Mine is Out in the Country. Mine's probably the cover of One. I love that one. Or It's For You, the Cilla Black song. Well, the Beatles wrote it, Cilla Black did it, then they did. Everyone did it, but It's For You is a good song. Do you think that the Monkees should be enrolled in the Hall of Fame? They're not in there yet? Yeah, they should have been in there like 100 years ago. Most underrated Beach Boys album? Friends. Paul Williams' story is very sad. Yeah, he had alcohol. He was an alcoholic and had sickle cell disease. And Paul Williams was actually the original lead singer of the group. And they had a guy named Al in the band too. And when Al left, they brought in David Ruffin. Then David just kind of took over as the de facto lead singer. Him and Eddie were the big ones. And Paul did have lead vocals. He did like "Don't Look Back" and that kind of stuff. But Paul's last bit of recorded stuff was on "Just My Imagination." He does that every night on my knees I pray. Like that line, the emotion he puts in one sentence is like, whew. I mean, he was soul through and through. His voice was unbelievable. His version of "Just Once in My Life" that they did on that TV show is unbelievable. He was one of the best soul singers ever, and it's really sad that like he didn't get more lead vocals. It's great that after after David left, they brought Dennis Edwards in, and the band became very influenced by Sly and the Family Stone. So everyone got lead vocals like "I Can't Get Next to You," or "Ball of Confusion," or "Papa Was a Rolling Stone." That's a great example of how they all sung parts, rather just one guy with them all doing the backgrounds. Peter Tork is the same birthday as you. That's cool. Thoughts on Try a Little Bit by the Lovin' Spoonful. I haven't heard that in a long time. Can you give me some song titles on the EP? Not for now. Favorite Badfinger tune? No matter what you are, I will always be you. No matter what you do, girl, want you. Forget the words. Catching up, catching up, catching up. Do you like 38 Special? Yes. Want to help us figure out a Holland mystery? What's the deal with the guy credited with crickets on the back cover? I don't know. I always wondered that too. Searchers, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Jan and Dean in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Yes. Sunflower is so underrated. Yeah, it's definitely an underrated one. My daughter loves Monkey's Uncle. That's cool. Do you think the Monkees film Head was a good film? I mean, good is subjective, but it's interesting. Give it that. I know, Dennis, Al, David. Yeah, I thought about that too with the Temptations and the Beach Boys, yeah. Would you do any Huey Lewis in the News albums? Sure. Gotta return some videotapes first. So much talent in the Temptations. Yeah, I mean, those guys vocally were outstanding. They're still a good group. Otis is still the only original member left, and they're still really good, but nothing will beat the first, 15 years of that band. I mean, they were just unbelievable. Went to Carl Wilson's grave. Aw, man. Did you know Summer in Paradise is a vinyl pressing? Yes. I think it was printed in Taiwan. I could be wrong about that, but it's extremely rare and very, very pricey. None of the game. I don't think I know that one. Leopoldo, sup? How's it going? Have you seen Kiss Me, It's the Phantom in the Park? Oh yeah. It's been a minute, but I've seen it. Cardboard Head Guy, I've not made the cover art for. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about asking a friend of mine to help with it. She does photography. I think it'd be cool to ask her. Todd Rundgren covered Good Vibrations? Wow. Printed in Korea for Summer in Paradise. Thanks, DJ Lee. I would say neither Friends nor Sunflower underrated, underheard, and undersold, perhaps. But okay, I agree with you on that. Do you think Hollywood should make another Beatles biopic? No. Oh, I've got the Temps Reunion album, Al. Yeah, it's a good album. Richard, what's up? Do you play any instruments or make any music? Yes. What is your favorite Cars album? Probably the first two. Candy-O, I Need You. I like those two albums. What's a Beach Boys song you can't stand? Oh boy. It would probably be something off of Summer in Paradise that I know. Their cover of Crocodile Rock is dreadful. Al Bryant versus Al Jardine. Well, Al Jardine got to stay, so I guess that's the answer there. What genre is the EP? Rock and roll. Does anyone listen to Wish You Were Here by Badfinger? It contains some of their... I think I've heard that one. Hey now, well, it's a love thing. Have you heard Todd Rundgren's album Liars? I don't think I have. Al Jardine ponytail, yay or nay? I'm all for the ponytail era. That's when I was a kid. Do you think Capitol should still release the Beatles US LPs on vinyl? Yes, I think they should reissue all those Capitol ones on vinyl. Please release the Beatles albums on vinyl, the American ones, cause they're really good. Beat the Beatles, put it back on vinyl. Have you heard Liar by Queen? Liar, liar. Yeah, totally. Do you like jazz, big band, swing, any of that stuff from the 20s to 50s? Totally. Did Al go through a midlife crisis with the ponytail? Yes. Meanwhile, Back at the Ranch is my favorite of all time. I think they should release the Capitol albums on CD again, remastered, but with the correct mixes. Yeah, that would be kind of cool to have it done correct. Well, they did that like 15 years ago with the long boxes, which was pretty cool. One of the first records I bought was the 66 Best of the Beach Boys, and I still don't understand how Louie Louie made the cut. Yeah, you and me both, man. No idea. Just revisited Liar by Queen today for the first time. Liar is a cool song. Liar, liar. Yeah, the best of the Beach Boys albums were a mess. Who would win in a bar fight, Roger or Brian? Oh, man. I don't know, but that bar's going to be a mess. I have a mix of Crocodile Rock with it sounding like the Beach Boys singing over Elton John instead of computers. Might save it for you. That's a rough cover, man. George Harrison versus John Deacon. Do you know how to play Mrs. Brown? You've got a Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. No, I don't. Do you like the Oak Ridge Boys? I don't know too many songs by them, but I like what I know. Are you a Syd Barrett fan? Yes. Are you a fan of the Ruddles? Yes. Is it fascinating that the Beach Boys albums on vinyl in the UK pressings because they are an American band? Yeah, the British pressings of the Beach Boys stuff are very hard to find over here, almost non-existent. Well, they would be because people bought the American ones. 409 is on Best of Volume 2 and 3. Yes, yeah, it is. Have you got Ace Frehley Origins Volume 2 yet? Not yet, but I want to. Had Endless Summer not been released, what direction would the Beach Boys progress? I mean, they would have been a whole different band. They would have kept going down the same vein that Holland was in. Are you a fan of Spinal Tap? This one goes up to 11. Milkshakes. Have you seen Paul McCartney live in concert? Yes, 2015. He played Another Girl, the Beatles song Another Girl. It's like the first time he'd ever played it, ever. Pretty cool. I wonder if David never left, if he would have written with Mike or Brian. Probably. Did Carl just have a few beers on stage in 1978? Just, yes. Can you play Feeling Groovy by Simon and Garfunkel? I don't know that one. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket. Gotta go. Sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Favorite Kiss song? Jeez, I have a lot of Kiss songs that I love. I mean, honestly, I Was Made for Loving You was up there as one of my favorites. Hard Luck Woman. My least favorite Kiss album is Crazy Nights. Yeah, that was not one of my favorites either. I do like the song, though. What's your favorite Beatles performance on Ed Sullivan or... What's your favorite Beatles performance? Ed Sullivan or Shea Stadium? I like them both. I mean, Shea is just cool because they couldn't hear a thing. My God, you sound like Ray. Hey, Finn. Hard Luck Woman is a really cool song. Excited about the new Ghostbusters movie. Yeah. Homeward Bound is a beauty. Yeah, it really is. If I knew how to play it correctly, I'd play more, but I just don't, you see. Ran out of fingers. Easy shade of winter. Keep your customers satisfied is a great song, yeah. Just picked up Pacific Ocean Blue on vinyl. Farrell, my friend, gives me goosebumps. Yeah, that's a fantastic album. It really is. I used to know a lot of Weezer songs. I don't anymore. I used to play Weezer songs constantly. Can you play Help? Yeah. I don't remember the chords, but I have them in my handy dandy notebook. Back in our touring days. I have a whole book full of chords that I would play, of songs to do live. Help, I need somebody help, not just anybody help. I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm so far. Now if I change my mind, open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me, help me, help me. Ooh. There you go. Help, as performed by Giggins. Recorded live at a Giggins party. Hope you like Weezer. That line sounded like Weezer. Thoughts on John Sebastian's vocal ability? John had a great voice. He still does. You literally were just playing Weezer, Giggins. Oh, well, I knew that one, yeah. Weezer's OK Human is one of the best new music I've heard in years. Yes. Thoughts on Vinnie Vincent? Yeah, Vinnie was kind of cool. I mean, he had some problems for sure. He's actually from the town that I was born in, which is kind of cool. The whole Bridge Over Troubled Water album is fantastic. Yes. You should make a 12 or 10 song album of covers at the end of 2021. And you make a poll of a song you want to do for each week. You have a different list of songs to choose from. That'd be a lot of work, but cool. Fun fact, Weezer was a character from the Little Rascals. Yes. Do you know any songs by Jerry and the Pacemakers? I don't think I do, no. Beauty and the Beat or Vacation? Vacation's all I ever wanted. Giggins should do a non-Dylan style cover. Mrs. Brownie, I love you, dog. If I knew how to play it, I would. High Llamas are cool. I've not heard Pete Best singing, no. What's your favorite Weezer album? Probably Blue or Pinkerton. Favorite Beatles album? Probably the U.S. Rubber Soul or the White Album. Yeah, Vinny was a guitar teacher, yeah. You got me into Of Montreal, which my mom loves. That is awesome. Yeah, Of Montreal is one of my absolute favorite bands. Yeah, they are absolutely fantastic. They're psychedelic, they're dancey, they're weird. Yeah, they are a really far out band. And I've got some of their songs on here. I think I do. I did. I know I did. Oh, here's a Weezer one. Here's a Weezer song we used to do in the old days. Back when I was old. Mind you, I haven't played this in a long time. You gave your love to me softly. I heard your heart beating too. Still, your vision lingers on and on and on. One of those Weezer Pinkerton B-sides. Catching up, catching up, catching up, up. Can you do a dramatic lyric reading of Leader of the Pack? Yeah. I'm trying to think of the words. I can't think of the words right now. That's why I fell for the leader of the pack. Good night. Would the Beatles have the same success that Joe Meek had produced them? No. Why do you think the Beach Boys lost so much popularity in the late 60s? Because they were still marketed as a surf band when they weren't, and so most people thought they were squares. Rick Brand is now a very poorly reviewed psychiatrist. If you had to pick one album by the Spoonful, what would it be besides Daydream? Probably Hums. Yeah. Hey, John Lennon, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. Yeah, we'll definitely do another live stream soon. I'd love to talk about the Who Sell Out thing. Yeah, totally. Peace for sure. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish Weezer's Beach Boys song sounded like the Beach Boys. Yeah, I know. Miguel, hello. Is she really going out with him? My old band used to do that one. Bloody hell if I can remember it, though. I think the Beach Boys lost momentum after canceling Smile. They did for a little bit, but they came back. Have you heard American Spring? Yes. Rick Brand's the only surviving member of the Left Bank. Holy crap. Jeez. It is pouring out now. Holy moly. I can go on for a while with the Left Bank, but I have to dash. Take care. Oh, Starman, thanks for hanging out. Means a lot. Do you think Capitol should step up their game in selling the Beach Boys albums? I looked at Walmart. Well, yeah, G-Dog. I mean, I think that's what's going to happen with this buyout is that you're going to be seeing a lot more Beach Boys stuff all over the place. I really think it's going to be a lot more common to see their stuff now. Mike Love, would he ever retire? No. Mike's not going down without a fight or a lawsuit. Favorite Mothers of Invention? They Did It for the Money is cool. Probably that one. I don't know how to play Just Walk Away, Renee. That was easy. What's your favorite band of all time? The Chipmunks. Mike Love will tour until he dies, and then his skeleton will wake up and take a Vegas residency. We can only hope. Keeping that somewhere in paradise. Do you like Suzi Quatro? I do. I don't know too much about Suzi Quatro. I know some songs by her, but yeah, I like what I know. And I know what I like. Did Brian and Carl have a close relationship? They did until the last handful of years. Like the 90s were a little bit strained for them. They got back together before Carl died, though. From what I know, I could be completely wrong about that, but from everything I've seen and read, things got a little bit strained by the end. I was just joking, not the Chipmunks. My favorite band of all time, I don't have one. It's impossible to choose a favorite band. It's like choosing a kid if you had one, which I don't. So I don't have a favorite band either. The Chipmunks' early albums were their best. It's when they made funny movies. It dawned on me this decade we could lose a Beach Boys member. Oh, man. Yeah, probably. Mike and Bruce hologram tour. I can't wait for the adult child sessions to get released. Yeah, maybe someday. It's sad Brian and Carl fell out. It really is. I'm not sure what happened. I really don't know. I think once the dust was settled after the Landy stuff, it was traumatic enough for everyone going through it. I just think it was like a time to like take a break from each other, maybe. And you gotta remember too, like they saw each other every single day their entire lives, whether they were on tour or playing, or they were constantly associated with each other. So for them to have like a few years off where they might not see each other, it may have been welcomed, really. Yeah, they want a tour for the 60th anniversary. Dennis and Brian were very close during the drug years, yes. I'm not familiar with that album by The Damned. No, I do like The Damned. Top 5 favorite bands are the Beatles, The Who, The Stones, The Beach Boys, and The Kinks. Yeah, perfect. I don't want to lose any more Beach Boys. Imagine if Otis from The Temptations died. I don't want to think about that. Yeah. Otis has to live forever. He has to keep The Temptations going on forever. I don't think I know any Temptation songs. That was the song that got George into the Beatles. What did the Beach Boys say to Brian Wilson as he walked the surf? Nothing, it just waved. Oh. Temptations' 100th anniversary tour. Yes. I wish we had got a reunion tour pre-2010 so Brian was very lucid and active, still singing and playing the piano instead of pretending. Yeah. It would have been cool. Might look could freeze his head and when technology allows attached... Oh, like Futurama. Yeah. Welcome back, Miles. Will you ever review the Carl Wilson self-titled album? Yes. There's been tribute videos on Brian this year, and it makes me wonder if Brian died or not this year. I don't want to imagine that. No, Brian's cool. He's doing all right for himself. He just got the COVID shot. What's your opinion of Village Green by the Kinks? It's my favorite Kinks album. Raunchy. Yeah, that was Bill Justice, Raunchy, the song I was just playing. We should clone the Beach Boys and then remake them in 60 years. I'm down with that. Fun fact, you're the only modern channel I watch. Every other YouTube channel I watch has videos from like 10 to 5 years ago. Well, thanks, man. Want to open a Radiant Radish shop? Yes. Let's meet in the middle somewhere. So that's like, what, Ohio for us? Ever heard any Robert Johnson? Well, I followed her to the station. Suitcase in my hand. Well, I followed her to the station. The suitcase in my hand. Well, it's hard to tell when all your love's in vain. All my love's in vain. Yeah, I love Robert Johnson. We wouldn't be talking about music if it wasn't for Robert Johnson. Can you play That'll Be the Day? I don't think I know how to play that one either, man. Don't know if you want to say this publicly, but what state do you live in? Waking. Like the band? Yes. Best album by the Kinks. They have a lot, but yeah, I mean, Face to Face, Village Green, Preservation Society, Muswell Hillbillies, Arthur. Those are some of my well-respected man. Something Else. They made a bunch that were really, really good. How involved was Van Dyke Parks in the recording of Kokomo? Fairly. I know he definitely contributed some lyrics. Yeah, I like the Four Freshmen. I used to have a bunch of their albums. But I sold them when I was broke. Yeah, Paul Butterfield Blues Band, totally, yep. The whole golden era of the Kinks is fantastic. When the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, who'd ghost would you rather talk to? Well, we wouldn't really want to talk to a ghost because that's like inviting a vampire into your house. Who do you think is better, Elvis Presley or Buddy Holly or both? Oh, both. I mean, they're both super important. What's your favorite unknown Spoonful song? Like a not so well-known track, you mean? Or Carl or John? I can't pick, man. Can you play Mountain of Love? I used to know that one. Might be the wrong key. Standing on the mountain, standing on the mountain, looking down on the city. The way I feel is a doggone drops falling from the mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I've cried. There used to be something when we were love, high on the mountain of love. Night after night I've been sitting there alone, weeping out my heart to the cold gray dawn. And you're lonely too, hoping just by chance that I'll get a glimpse of you, trying to love someone above. I don't remember the words. Otis and Melvin actually promised each other to keep the band going no matter which one of them passed away. They definitely had a deep bond. Yeah, Otis and Blue were super, super tight friends. Do you like the movie Yesterday? It was alright. Full Measure's a good song. Yeah, I can dig that. Is River Deep, Mountain High one of the best albums ever made, or am I just crazy? If the Beach Boys reform again, which sounds like a real possibility, should it just be a tour, or do you think there's enough creativity? I mean, Matt, so a long time ago, just checking the time, a long time ago, Brian wanted to make another rock and roll album with the Beach Boys, and knowing him, he's got songs hanging out reserved just for that. So I think he'd want to make another album. I hope they make one more album where it's just them. Just their voices, no auto-tune. They're playing the instruments just like they did back in the day. Well, they can still have other people play instruments, but like just their voices. Whatever that album, that's what got me. The radio had so many other voices on it. It didn't even sound like the Beach Boys to me. How about There's No Other One? I used to know that one too. Story, I want you to know. Not a good baby, now I love her so, there. No other like my baby. Don't know how to play that one. I used to. For those of you just joining in, hello, this is Giggins the live stream. We're doing this live stream where we stream live. Live stream live. And we'll be going on for about another 15 minutes or so, maybe. We'll pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. We're hanging out, talking about music, playing songs, rocking and rolling all night, partying every day after work. Wake up, pal. Anyhow. My favorite underrated Spoonful songs, man, there's a lot. Four Eyes is up there. Just because of that guitar riff. Money, Younger Generation. I feel like a lot of the stuff on Everything Playing is underrated kind of stuff. Why does the Green Album get dissed when it has so many good songs on it? I love the Green Album. In Coconut Grove. What other tracks do I have on here to go through the magical tome? Human Nature. That's a hard song to play. Oh, here's one we used to do. Oh, hang on. Any very obscure 60s band to recommend? The Circle. Dig The Circle. Cardboard Head Guy, thank you so much. Do a review of the Turtles, Battle of the Bands, Association, Cal. Yeah, I could do all those. Yes, I will get on those at some point soon. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Do your glasses magnify your eyes like they're a pair of cherry pies? Yes. Mike actually kicked out Brian, Al, and David. Brian was definitely sad. Yeah. I set the volume high on my record player. Next thing you know, Four Eyes is blasting out the walls of my house. Just wanted to recommend an album in case I forget. The Zodiac, Cosmic Sounds. My parents had it on LP. The Zodiac, Cosmic Sounds. I don't know that one. The Circle, Cyrkl. John Lennon gave them the spelling for their name. But The Circle, very good band. The Critters are good. Yep. Yup. Hey, Giggins just logged on. Tim, holy moly, man. I haven't seen you forever, dude. I was wondering if you ever picked up the Smile box that is going for over $500. It's going for over $500 now? Well, now I'm never getting it. That was one of those like, I'll get it someday. But that's right up there with the Beatles and Mono stuff. Ain't gonna happen. Brian dancing at nighttime, some funny stuff. Yeah, we don't want to, no. This is one we used to do live. Life is but a hurricane in this dark world. I forget the words here. It's a dark blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Don't know the words, but this part's cool. It's DuckTales, woo! Should've wrote it down, but I really didn't sing it 'cause it's DuckTales, woohoo! My neighbors hate me. K-Frats. Yeah, Imagination will be done soon. Did I do that one? I feel like I did that one. No, I didn't do that. It's going to happen soon. It'll be out. The 2LP Smile Sessions is near $200 these days. I got mine for less than $30. Oh my God, I got them when they came out. I can't believe it's $200 now. Wow. Whenever you don't know words, just say ding dang. Ever hear the crew cuts? Yeah, I have. Sorry, I keep burping. Oh yeah, this was a good song. I didn't sing this one, but Josh and Friends. I'm not even kidding. That's like the third time I've seen Disco Duck referenced this week. Psychotic Reaction is a great song. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things I want to do, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I'm coming home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. That's a hard one to do. Have you thought on a Surfer Girl or Today album review? Yeah, I'll get those done. Ding dang everywhere. It's DuckTales. Do you think Sweet and Sandy will ever get a official release? No. It will not. Do you know Disco Duck beat Welcome Back to #1 spot? That's just ludicrous. I mean, I can't believe I'm talking about Disco Duck again. This has been coming up several times in the last week or so. That was Valerie by the Zootons. Yeah, Disco Duck for some reason was a massively humongous song. My name is Brian and I'm the man. Like the Grateful Dead. I like some of their stuff. Oh yeah, this is a cool. We used to do this one a lot. So, I wanted love, I needed love, most of all. Someone said true love was dead, now I'm bound to fall. Screwing that one up. Henry Thomas by the Lovin' Spoonful. Yeah, that's not one of my favorites. Yeah. Dion and the Belmonts. I Wonder Why. That's a good song. Chords by a Landslide. Like the Doobie Brothers. I like some of their stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the Black Keys are awesome. They're a band I'd like to see live someday. Let's drink for the people. Let's drink for the sons of the earth. I used to know that one. Retro, good seeing you. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. When am I going to review the Shags? At some point. I actually saw one of the Shags live one time. Let's drink for the sons of the people. Thomas, hello. So we'll do this for a couple more minutes and we'll wrap it up. Goodbye. I would love to hear a dramatic reading of A Bug to My Old Man. Oh man, that'd be fun. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the word. It's been so long since I played that thing. Yeah, I could do that one. Yeah, for season 2, I'll do that one. Black Keys played my undergraduate school Fall Fest in 2008. I grew up in Northeast Ohio. Holy moly! Well, that's where they're from. But wow, man, that's awesome. Cool. Would you rather meet Mike or Bruce? Bruce Johnson. The Monkees, Someday Man. I don't know that one, but I like the song. Do you think you'd get to meet a few policemen if you did one of your lyric readings of Stray Cat Blues? I bet she don't know she could scratch like that. I don't hear any sirens. I think we're all right. Lulu Chords is great. Young Love, Crew Cuts. Still waiting for a dramatic reading of Surfer Bird. Everybody says about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. Good night. If I interviewed John Sebastian, what's the first question I would ask him? I'd ask him if he still has the suit from Woodstock. The tie-dye outfit that he wore. Oh, yeah, thanks, Josh. Thanks for hanging out, man. Your hair is marvelous, by the way, Giggins. Thanks, man. I grew it myself. Favorite Mac Miller track? I actually do like some Mac Miller stuff. There's a song on Swimming that I can't think of right now that I really liked a lot. And I haven't played Circles yet, because I think it's going to be a bit sad. I think you found the only sort of innocuous line. That one's probably the one safe line to go with. I'm not going to do the rest of that song, yeah. Would you like the Beach Boys to do a cover of She's Just My Style by Gary Lewis? That would be a cool song to cover. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Mike doing the Does me well, don't you know the cheese? I can see Mike doing that part. Yeah, and Brian doing the high stuff. Maybe, I think Dennis would be good on that one. Other guys don't see you, she don't even look my way. John occasionally responds to emails. Yeah, I'm actually slowly working on something with that. How about a dramatic reading of Voices of Old People? Old friends sat on their park bench like bookends. Forget the words. Can you imagine us years from today sharing a park bench quietly? How terribly strange it is to be 70. Worst moments in music thread. Thinking about Murray at the Help Me Rhonda session and Altamont. Ugh. Beach Boys should have sung a studio version of Be My Baby. That would have been cool. I'm curious. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News? That's the second time it's come up. That's funny. I do like them. I got returns of videotapes. Thanks for the 2-hour entertainment. Enjoy the rest of it. Jennifer, thank you so much for hanging out. Good to see you. Take care. Have a good one. I think it would be super cool if McCartney would play Imagine. I'm surprised he hasn't done that. He used to do Strawberry Fields back in the day. Yes, I have seen the Todd in the Shadows video of Summer in Paradise. I do like Joe Butler's voice. Newspaper blown through the grass falls on the round toes of the high shoes of the old friends. Well, friends, I think we're going to wrap it up here. It's been real and it's been fun. But we've done this for a couple hours and can't feel my legs. So thank you so much for hanging out. This has been so much fun to do this. We'll do more of these again in the future. Not another 6 months from now. It'll be a lot sooner than that. We'll definitely do this again. What did all the Beach Boys look like? They were 8 and 48 at the same time. Yeah, and Henry, no, it'll be a lot sooner than 8 months. But yeah, thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you so much for people who donated money to me. That's absolutely insane. It goes right back to this. It goes to the channel. It goes to the content that you're seeing. It goes to this live stream. It goes to all the work that you see everywhere else. If you want, feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I post pictures of records that I'm into, which is pretty fun. It's just Giggins with an underscore after it. But yeah, beyond that, take care of yourselves. Be good. Do good. Spread peace and love. And see you guys soon. Thanks for being here at the live stream. We had a really good time at the live stream. Thanks for being here in 2021. Past 2020. Lots of fun. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon. Take care of yourselves. My name is Giggins. This has been a live stream. And we'll see you next time. Take care.